What's up, guys? Alex chasing back here with a brand new video. Hopefully, a great day for tonight. Every on this world. And finally, Demarcus Cousins signs with the team. He decides to go to the Los Angeles Lakers on a one-year contract. And I was kind of scared for the first week. No one picked him up. I was reading there was no market for him. The Celtics supposedly met with him, same with Miami Heat. But at the end of the day, there was no market for Demarcus Cousins. But I think this is the perfect fit. You know, you got LeBron, AD, and now Demarcus Cousins. Maybe he can finally come out of the shell he was in last year. I mean, he actually did really well with the Warriors. Almost averaged around 16. Let me just get the exact things here. I don't want to be wrong here. He averaged 16 points a game, almost 9 rebounds a game, 4 assists. That's really, really solid on being a team on a team loaded with Hall of Fame and All-Star caliber players on your team. So I think in LA, when he's gonna have more playing minutes and more time with the ball, especially with a roster of as of right now, KCP, Alex Caruso, Tyson Chandler, Demarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, Jared Dudley, Danny Green, Tyler Horton Tucker, LeBron James, Kyle Kuzma, JaVale McGee, Zach Norvell Jr., Rondo, and Lance Stevenson. They still have some room to sign up some other solid role players. But with that squad, he's going to have more time to be a little bit more of a star. Obviously, it's the first scoring option. In my eyes, I think it's going to be Anthony Davis, and LeBron can take a little bit of a back seat until like the playoffs start. But then you got a superstar player, a superstar caliber player. He hasn't got back to that level yet. Maybe he can do that this year with the Lakers with Demarcus Cousins. I'm going to read the official tweet from Woj and then get into what I think the Lakers are going to be like next season with all these new acquisitions they have on their team, especially the one we're talking about in this video, Demarcus Cousins. Adrian Wojnarowski cheated. Free agent center Demarcus Cousins has agreed to a one-year deal with the Lakers. Agent Jeff Swartz of XL Sports tells ESPN. Now, they did not have the exact amount, but it's probably not much. It's probably somewhere in the $5 to $10 million range. I could be wrong, but I don't see it being any more than that. It's probably kind of like a little bit of a contract he did with the Warriors last year, just to get him back out in the court and possibly put some strength back in his career. And then next season, maybe he'll get like a 5-year, $190 million contract like he deserves. Like he did deserve when he was on the Pelicans, but obviously with the Achilles injury, no one wanted to give him that. I forgot to say Quinn Cook is also on the Lakers roster. I don't think he was on that list of players, but he also just signed with the Lakers. So that's a solid backup point guard. They did re-sign Rondo as well. So that's probably gonna be your starting point guard. So I did say they're in trouble. I still do think they're in trouble. I don't think they're the favorite to go to the NBA Finals. I still think it's the Clippers, Jazz, or some other teams out there. They do look a lot better now with the acquisition of Demarcus Cousins. But just going back to the roster here, at your point guard, you're probably gonna have Rondo. At your 2, you probably have KCP. At your 3, you're gonna have LeBron. At your 4, you got Kuzma. At your 5, well, no, I completely messed it up. I forgot about Anthony Davis. So at your 1, you got Rondo. At your 2, you could probably put Kuzma, and then at the 3, you put LeBron, and then at the 4, you have Davis, and then at the 5, Cousins. I'd start Rondo because he'll dish the ball out. You know, he's good for stuff like that. And off the bench, you got KCP, Danny Green. Maybe you could start him some days depending on what lineups you want to do. Lance Stevenson, and you also have JaVale McGee off the bench, who did start the last season with the Lakers and actually had one of his better seasons in the NBA. So this team is starting to get in form, get in some shape. The signing of Jared Dudley completely is still mind-boggling. They have some young guys with Horton Tucker and Zach Norvell Jr. who could have some upside. I don't really know much about them. I was watching them in Summer League. They seem pretty solid, but it's just Summer League. They're not really playing against like super duper high-level NBA talent. But yeah, so the Lakers have some upside now, something to look forward to for Lakers fans. I still do not think they're super huge contenders because they kind of messed up with putting all their eggs in one basket for Kawhi, and then they lose out on him, and they didn't really have enough money to get superstar role players like a Lance Stevenson is solid, Rondo's solid, but you really want a better starting point guard than Rondo. But yeah, if Demarcus Cousins plays on the level he can, even if he plays on the type of level he did with the Warriors, 16, 8, and 4, I think that's super fantastic. It's better than they had. It's better than JaVale McGee. But yeah, so like I said, Lakers got some upside. Cannot wait to see what they can do next season. Now, for a record, I still don't think it's going to be as good as you would think it was. I think it's going to be, obviously it's going to be better than last year, but I think it's just going to be around the the 48 to 53 range. The West is a lot harder than the East, so that's why if they're in the East, it'd probably be closer to like 55, 60 wins. But the West is a different monster, especially with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard now on the same team, and the Jazz are creating a pretty solid team that could go far in the playoffs. So the Warriors are still solid with D'Lo, Willie Cauley-Stein, obviously Cardi, and then if Klay Thompson comes back to the playoffs. But Thunder, that's gonna be a different video. But yeah, so I say around 48 to 53 wins. Probably get like the Rockets are still good. That's just the team that came in mind. Yeah, I say they get around like anywhere from the 4th to 7th seed. They're definitely gonna make the playoffs, and they'll probably go pretty far. I don't think they're the favorites in my eyes to go to the NBA Finals, but I would not be surprised. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Love this move for the Lakers, and like always, peace.